episode is brought to you by Strens'ms Animals Cracker. Put them in your mouth and crunch.
Put them in your mouth and crunch them.
Strens'ms.com/SourceFed.
No. So I was driving home from work and I was speeding big time. I just wanted to get home.
Oh, this
20,
is a good
30?
story. I know this story.
Yeah.
20, 30 over?
Oh, at least, yeah. At least. I was like fucking booking it. And this is when I worked at in Thousand Oaks. Or worked more or less in Thousand Oaks and lived in Oxnard. So I was like booking it. I was like, let's do this. And I see the sirens, I see the lights in my mirror, and I'm like, oh man, this is it, I'm fucked. And so what ends up happening is, I pull over, but as I'm pulling over, I'm like, okay, how do I get out of this? What's my excuse here? And so I was like, okay, in a split second, this is not a lie, I unbuckled my belt, not my seat belt, but my pants belt, all right? And I unbuckled it, and I got like into like weird, like scared animal mode, and I was like, all right, here comes the acting skills. And so I pull over, and I start to like breathe heavily, and I'm like psyching myself out a little bit, and the cop comes over and he's like, listen, man, you're going super fast here. What's going on? And I was like, officer, I'm like really sick. Like I'm sick to my stomach. Like I'm gonna like have an accident in my car. Like I'm pretty sure. Like I'm trying to get home so I can use the restroom, and like I'm trying not to have an accident in my seat. And he's like, okay. Do you need an escort? Like, do you need me to help you? Like, there's a gas station, like, right here, like, if you want me to escort you. And I was like, I have anxiety. I can't go into other bathrooms. I have to go in my bathroom. And he's like, okay, well, I'll try to, like, make sure you get home, okay? So is it okay if I, like, help you? I was like, yeah, that'd be great. Please, officer, that'd be great. And he's like, okay, go ahead. He's like, I'll catch up to you. And I was like, this is the greatest thing in the world. I was like, I totally got out of it. Like, I basically used diarrhea as a way to get out of a speeding ticket.
Did he actually give you an escort?
He followed me for quite a while, and then, like, maybe he got an important call or something and had to, like, leave. But he was like, he kept looking at me, like, I was like, oh my God, how far is this cop gonna follow me? Like, I'm gonna have to keep the act going of being, like, a scared diarrhea fiend, and then I was gonna have to like show him where I live, and I was kind of freaked out. I was like, oh God, I didn't think this through.
Sometimes they'll follow you home and let you go, and then give you a ticket when you're done.
Oh wow!
I've heard of that as well.
I'm glad he didn't do that.
Yeah.
That is.
It totally
fantastic.
worked. Yeah, I got out of a ticket faking diarrhea. The best thing in the world.
Have anything else in store for the WWE?
Yes, I want people to and die. I want to see vaginas on TV.
Okay, got it. Is there anything else in store for the WWE?
Yes, I don't give a okay? You. Bye. You.
George R. R. Martin, everybody.
Bull. Thought I was coming out to a porno shoot. The value.
Guys, are you feeling a little cold? Messed it up.
Okay.
Wait, what was it gonna be?
Yeah, what was it gonna be?
I don't think it was
Chili.
Oh.
Well, I was just in Budapest, and I got a pair of jeans at Forever 21 before I left, because I just, my jeans were a little bit old. $10, you can't beat them.
Wow.
So I got 2 pairs of jeans, and I threw them in my suitcase, and I'm just gonna wiggle my jeans on and have a day, and I'm at this thing like the Citadel or something, we're like looking out, and Gavin goes, the back of your pants are ripped. And I was like, what? And I reach back, and my back pocket is like slit down the pocket, and then below it for like 2 inches. Like there's just like a slit in my jeans. And he's like, what did you sit on? I'm like, I don't know, but it's so clean. I think maybe like somebody was opening a box or something and like split
They
the
slashed
pants.
it, yeah.
So the whole you can't go back to the hotel. So we're like, just the whole day I'm walking around with this like tiny hole in my pants, and we're getting back to the hotel, and he goes, what would you do if I just grabbed the pants and
just
ripped them? And I'm like, you wouldn't. He did. He just full on like, and I had this huge gash from like my thigh to my knee walking back to the hotel.
It's a fashion statement.
Oh my God, I did not realize that he would actually do it, and I had to walk with my bare thigh back to the hotel, and that's why you never tempt someone to rip your pants.
So, since I'm not going to think of my own story, I'm going to make possibly your story a little more interesting.
Yeah.
And I only asked because you did say it in a public tweet.
Oh yes, the maid.
Did someone walk in on you having sex?
The best part is when we got back to the hotel, the jeans were ripped, and he was like, "You think I could like rip the jeans off of you?" So they were in like 3 pieces, and this is what the maid saw was like mutilated jeans. She didn't see anything, but she did just open the room had already been cleaned. Let me make my case. The room had already been cleaned that day. No need for the do not disturb sign because the room was already clean. There's no more maids.
It was a miscommunication.
Maybe
No more maids.
maybe it was a little chocolate.
Yeah, well, she did. She literally, like, no knock. She just opens the door. We're both like, dive under the covers. And I go, hello? And she goes, sorry, and puts these chocolates down on the bar and then, like, scurries out of the room.
And that's rough because it's hotel sex, which is not normal people's sex.
No, you get crazy in hotel sex.
She brought us chocolates. Like,
Maybe she wanted to join in.
Yeah, she saw the torn pants. She was like, my kind of deal.
Yeah.
the best part was we were both, like, super freaked out. I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna get this chocolate. And then I realized there's, like, pieces of jean everywhere. I'm like, she probably thought I was, like, tied to the bed, like, please help.
What if she was leaving? She was just kind of, like, slowly closing the door, and then she goes, like, does anyone want to rip my pants? Hold on a second, I'm sorry. CJ, will you fuck off?
Blame CJ.
You're a creep, and it's not funny. Do you understand me?
I love CJ. I think he's a very nice person.
You're a creep. Alright? Get out of here, you dope.
He made his finger penis limp.
I love you, CJ.
Creep?
You dope. I want to lick the back of your legs.
And then that's not creepy at all.
This episode is Table Talks brought to you by Scrumpins Animals Crackers.
They're scrumptious. Animals and then the crackers.
Hey, my soup doesn't have any crackers in it.
Scrumptions.
A professor at a Texas college accidentally taught the wrong chemistry class for an entire semester, ruining at least one student's perfect GPA.
One student!
I can't believe I covered this story. Even after it was done, I was like,
Well, this
why?
is
Rodney Rooney says, when I was in 6th grade, my teacher tried to tell us that a molecule is smaller than an atom. I had to tell her she was wrong and show her in the book where it said the opposite.
Oh, good.
Teachers are in the teacher's lounge at lunch and they're just like, that f***ing Rodney.
You talking about Rooney?
Yeah, Rodney.
Yeah, Rodney.
God, 3 more years.
done with
3
him.
more f***ing years!
I imagine that no teacher cares about their job that
No.
much.
I bet you the teacher's lounge is just this den of depression and hate. Like,
See,
I can't
I
imagine
picture
they
it
go
as
in there and they're like,
they're doing-
guys, so damn proud of my kids today. So damn proud.
See, I picture it literally as like a like they're just like ready to get shit done.
Joe, I know you waited tables for years too.
Well, yeah, and not just, most of those experiences were just like people tend to suck.
Shitty
experience.
people.
Were you a waiter? Yeah. Yeah, I've been a bartender and a waiter.
Acting in LA.
Did you guys ever watch Will and Grace?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know like the old gay guy, like the short old gay guy?
Yeah.
He was a regular at our restaurant and was just, he's a flaming homosexual. Just
Flaming.
like, and just puts it out there. And but he's hilarious. We'd have just like 20-minute conversations with him every time he came in. He came in almost daily. And it's great. And he's the one, this old guy, this sweetheart, was the one that informed me that these things on guys
Wings?
are referred to as cum gutters.
Oh!
I call it the happy.
Yeah, well, that's the more
Happy
appropriate.
muscles.
Like that's where
Happy
G-rated.
trail is here.
Yeah.
Happy muscles.
Because he would sit
That's
at a little bar
hilarious.
that you would sit at, and we would have to reach up high right in front of him to grab to-go boxes, because that's where we stored them. So we would walk in,
and
we'd
you would
grab
show
them,
your
and
cum
then
gutters.
he's got like this really cool, thick Southern accent, and he goes, "Oh, Joe, I just love it sitting right here." And I'm like, why is that, Leslie? And he's like, well, it's because all you attractive hot boys got to come over here and reach up high and grab those, and then your little shirts, they lift up, and you guys show me your cum gutters.
It's a good jingle. You're a father. Likes cock.
No, you joined in.
It's a catchy jingle!
I thought it had passed, but it did not at all.
I also served Steve Harvey and his entourage.
Nice.
There's like 8 of them. It was Steve Harvey and his 8 guys that he came in with, and Steve Harvey wouldn't talk. So it was Steve. This is a big bustling restaurant. So Steve Harvey's just sitting there, and I'm like, "Can I take your guys' order?" And it's like, guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 order, and then it's Steve Harvey's turn, and guy 7 goes, "Steve's gonna have the bacon and eggs."
Lindsay Lohan does that too. Continue.
Steve's also gonna have the banana pancakes. I'm like, okay, does Steve want some orange juice? And I go through the whole thing. Steve never talks until the end, and he's like, "Hey, can I get a picture with you?" I was like, "What?" So, yeah. And the other guy goes, "Yeah, Steve Harvey wants to get a picture with you."
Steve Harvey,
he just wanted to say where he had ate or something and put it out on the Twitter, but it was really funny. Yeah.
You know what Schwarzenegger does a lot? He says, "and this." So he'll go, "and those are you come into the room and this, and you'll see that the car will not work unless you put the car in this, and then you end this."
Yeah. Have you ever heard
that
any of his commentary tracks for his movies?
Oh, I love them. They're the best. You know what the best one is when he's doing the commentary on Total Recall.
Yes.
And the lady with like the face that splits open and it's him underneath. He's like, "Oh, here comes this big fat ugly lady who I play, and I'm underneath her face. She's ugly and fat and big." And I was like, "That's an actress that exists, and you're calling her a big fat ugly lady."
Honey, let's get together. Let's watch the movie. I got the commentary. They might talk about me. My hopes are higher than they've ever been.
Yeah, exactly.
The nicest celebrity I ever waited on was Adam Sandler.
Oh, really?
He was awesome.
Yeah?
He was so polite and like anything, because anything you'd bring, he would just, keep throwing tips on the table for like everything.
that's cool.
He was so nice. He was, that ice cream parlor is right next to the El Capitan Theater, and they have a lot of premieres there, and I forget what they were premiering, but it was something he was in, and he came out like halfway through the premiere, and he was like, "I've seen this so many times.
That's funny.
I just want some ice cream." And we were like, "All right, cool." So we put him at like the back bar, and he just hung out with us for a while. He was great. Pauly Shore was not cool.
I feel bad. I feel like Adam Sandler would be like so mean. Like I don't know
He
why.
was awesome.
Oh, really? Give me the meatloaf. Like
He was
like
such a nice guy.
He's a normal guy that got famous, and I think he's pretty much stuck to it. Those were some of the Hollywood people I've met up in Spokane when I was waiting at Old Spaghetti Factory. If you've ever,
you
been
waited
there.
at an old spaghetti
And as a
factory?
bartender,
Their food is shit.
I still think I
It's
smell
so
like that
bad.
place. That stuff sticks with you for a while. Their Mazithra, delicious, but so bad
Their
for
Italian
you.
food is awful.
I served John Stockton there. I served Super Bowl MVP Mark Rippey in there.
Apologizing.
I also had like a extended 10-minute conversation with Ryan Gosling.
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah, I was doing to-go orders, and he came in and he just kind of was keeping it low key, and he leaned up against the wall, and he's a dreamboat. He's a big guy.
I don't think he's
fit.
that cute. Okay.
In real life, I'm like, "Hey boy, let me see those cum gutters." But he comes in, I'm like, and I look over because I'm on the machine putting in an order, and I look over and I'm like, "Oh, cool, Ryan Gosling," and I keep putting in my order because I don't like to bug these people. And he goes, "Hey, can I put a to-go order in?" I'm like,
He
"Yeah."
talks. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, cool. What do you need?" And he gives me his thing. I'm putting it in, and this girl walks by us. It's on the way to the bathroom, and she stops and she looks at him, and she looks at me, and she looks at him, and she goes, "I know who you are." And he goes, "What are you talking about? You're somebody, aren't you?" "No."
No.
"What are you talking about?" And he looks at me, and she looks at me and goes, "Who is he?" And I go, "I don't know who this guy is. I don't know him." And he goes, "Yeah, he doesn't know. I don't know." And we just keep going back and forth and messing with her. I'm like, I think you're crazy. This is just a guy. This is a normal guy." He's like, "Yeah, I'm just a guy." And then she just does one of these things where she's like, "I know you're."
Yeah.
So me and Ryan Gosling, we had a moment. It was very nice.
So we asked you guys, what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen in school?
Jeffrey Hopkins said a guy in my class started full on out in the open masturbating session midway through it. Wow. I'm guessing he couldn't resist the urge to rub one out as we were learning the periodic table of the elements.
Wow!
I don't know if I buy that. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know, Jeffrey
I'm gonna tell you
Hopkins.
guys a big secret right now. Mercury. I was totally a little kid that masturbated everywhere. I 100% was. 100%. Putting it out in the universe.
Class?
Did it in class. What? Granted, it was like first grade. It was not learning the periodic table of the elements.
Trisha!
But I know. I just said that on the internet.
You were like a little humper. Were you a little humper?
Yeah.
You were a humper. That's what you mean. You don't mean you were like full on diddling your bean.
Oh no, I do.
What? Trisha! Yeah. You don't want that out there.
It's out there now. I was a kid diddler. That's all right. There's a lot of kids that diddle. Everybody feel accepted, even if you're a kid diddler.
Please give that. There's a lot of kids that diddle.
But I believe this person. But the periodic table of the element. You're old enough to know better.
Yeah, come on.
You're old enough to know better. When you're a little kid, it's somewhat excusable,
Trisha,
right?
She was just hands in her pants, going to town as like an 8-year-old.
First grade?
What kind of a book report was that?
My daughter's in first grade.
Oh,
everything's changed.
It was less about sex
is
and more
Hayden a
about
diddler?
exploration.
No. Oh God.
It's
very
perfectly
normal.
natural.
They say you're not supposed to talk to the kids about it. That being said, a friend of mine had to get rid of her son's toothbrush because he just brushed his penis with it. Complete with toothpaste. She walked in and he was like frank as day. He's like, "Hey mom." She's like, "Dylan, what are you doing?" He was like, "Brush my wiener."
I love little
Trying
kids
to get
so
it clean.
much. I love little kids so much.
His wiener.
I guess good for you, man.
This episode is brought to you by Strens'ms 3 nuts.
No, boy.
You buy a bag and you get 3 nuts.
One
and that's
nut.
it.
One nut goes to charity.
So now that we know that Shisha was a kid diddler.
Kidlers happen.
Kidlers happen. Oh man, that just sounds, kid diddler sounds.
Kid diddler sounds like you're diddling
a horrible
kids.
website. Sounds like a website that should not be online. Laura and Sabino said, one of my teachers made a boy cry. This was 8th grade. And then said, crying is only for girls and pussies, and gave him detention. Crying is only for girls and pussies.
That's horrible, but man, what a moment to experience.
That's awful.
All
I don't
right.
think anything's gonna get better than Trisha saying she diddled herself.
Andy Mae Monroe says, I don't know how awkward this is, but I had one teacher who believed that full moons affected kids' behavior. So every day of a full moon, he would just sit at his desk with earmuffs on while the whole class went crazy. Jumping on desks and throwing things, etc. We did so that he would continue to believe it and give us more full moons off.
That's great.
That can't be real.
That's amazing.
No, but
if
I know
that's
people
true.
that are so like they're so in tune with that. Like, oh my god, it's a way.
Could you imagine that class? You got the teacher just sitting right here. He's got his earmuffs on.
And everyone
These
loses
kids are
their
just going
fucking
nuts.
mind.
Throwing. And then Trisha's just in the back like this.
Diddling yourself, kid. Diddler.
Oh, super kid though, not like teenager.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
I know.
inappropriate.
It was just you were going through a time.
It was a moment of self-exploration.
Yeah,
a lot of moments.
A lot of moments. I hate to see what you did on the swing set.
Oh. Hey, we couldn't do this without you.
No, we really couldn't.
We love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sweet dreams.
Hey, sometimes your daughter diddles herself. I can't even do a PSA for that.
Your daughter diddles.
It's totally natural.
It is totally natural, Joe. It's totally natural.
It's completely
Joe, say
okay.
it's totally natural.
Can't.
Joe, say it's totally natural.
We already.
The worst is if your kid diddles themselves and then says, I learned it from watching you!
Oh, and I made it moment. I hope I haven't had that yet.
I have one and it's so silly.
Really?
Yeah.
I made it moment.
When I was 19 and I won Miss Pennsylvania.
Oh, she made
And it's so stupid, but I was so like,
I bet you were so happy. What was your talent?
I did a Juliet monologue.
Oh.
And I had a beautiful Elizabethan gown that my friend's mom handmade. Because talent is not about what you do, it's about what you wear. It's about what you
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So it's not about how talented you are, girls. It's about how you look.
It's about how you.
Well, you are in a beauty pageant.
After all.
You know what's funny though? It's still when I have moments of like super, super high hormone levels, I'm just all over the place PMSing and upset. It helps to just put a tear on.
Okay. Oh no.
It does. It helps just a little. Just put it on. Feel better.
These
I love
jokes?
No. She seriously does that. You know she does. You know that they come home, there's little squeaks coming from the room, and you walk walk in and Trisha's all alone
She's
on the
got
bed.
smeared mascara.
Smeared mascara and her tiara.
She's got her.
She's
got the sash. Oh no.
And you go, and you just rock her to sleep.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's pretty hilarious.
That's
the funny thing is,
amazing.
usually when I have those moments, then I laugh at myself.
Because you're wearing a tiara.
Because it's so stupid.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Bring it in, Elliot.
Fine.
Hey guys, welcome to Comment Commentary. My name is Elliott Morgan.
I'm Joe Bereta.
And this is where we go through your comments all throughout the week and we reply to them. This is a very special and sad comment commentary for me because it is the last video that I'm gonna be on here that I'll be making, and so it's very very sad. And
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Can't do it if I'm not in it.
so the first video is. I love how you're back there like it's an actual stage. Like you're behind a set, like staying perfectly
Jumping
still.
over the couch with your full body, that's kind of my thing. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
A lot of brands are getting.
We're just mixing them together.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Guess what? I freaking love dinosaurs.
No!
And I
Love fancy
cosplay
socks.
all the time. So check out my new thing.
The first time I ever saw like porn on my TV was the Playboy channel, and I found out that for some reason you could only rent the Playboy channel for 3 hours at a time, which seems like crazy.
Well, it's just their crazy business
right?
model.
So
They're gonna keep paying.
I was home alone all day. I planned it out. I bought it, and then
Everything's going
and
to
then-
plan.
Did you think you were gonna get away with it, or did
So
you?
I got away with it, which is amazing.
How did it not
so
show
I
up
put
on
it.
a bill or
I put it did.
His dad's not gonna scan
Dude,
that bill.
oh no, yeah, wait. Okay. It's a whole thing. But anyway, I VHS it, and because I feel like I need, well, also because this might be the only chance I have, right? So watch it. Eventually, and I'm like looking for the mail every day. Eventually, the bill comes in, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. And so I'm on the internet, still slow ass 56K. I find out how you can open up an envelope without tearing it. So we're using Steam. Open it.
It's like Catch Me If
I
You
get
Can,
it.
but
Yeah.
for a porn bill.
Yes, for a porn bill. I see it there, boom, and I'm like, oh shit. And so I white it out, then I copy it. I have a fucking typewriter.
Look at you!
Oh my god! I got a fucking typewriter.
It's like Hardy Boys.
Then,
this
but
shit.
then I realized, oh shit, typewriter, the font doesn't work. So then I go into like word processor, and I literally it's like 20 tries
How
of trying
old were
to
you?
match the font. I don't know.
And then you matched it up with the bill? Or
Very,
you made
very
a new
close.
bill?
Yeah, very, very close. And and so I made it like several small things so that I would get yelled at for like buying Titanic and like stuff like that.
Wow.
And then I resealed it. Got away with it. I was like, this is
But
like.
were you ever approached about buying Titanic or whatever it was?
No, she was like, don't buy, like pay-per-views without asking me. I was like, I'm
not that
sorry.
smart.
Wow,
I got
you
caught-
are like a
I got
hero.
caught stealing
Because-
food once. My mom says, "Did you eat it?" I said, "No." She goes, "Yeah, you did." I said, "Yeah." I did not have
Dude,
that
this is like a heroic story.
Well,
You're
because
like-
if you do a big crime, you gotta take a small hit.
gotta
That's how you keep it in the realm of reality. Otherwise, they're gonna start asking questions, making phone calls.
Oh, look at this transition. Transition.
Don't acknowledge it.
I don't acknowledge it.
Okay. Ew, it's a secret.
That's fun.
It's a very slow.
There's an Easter egg.
That's such a weird place to jerk off in the bathtub.
Just take your clothes off, no water. Just jerk off. in the
That's
tub.
even weirder
Turn
when
on the
there's
faucet.
no water.
You just turn on the faucet and you're done.
Your
You're
guys' views
swimming
of
in your
bathtubs are
semen.
very different than my view of bathtubs because my bathtubs are just filled with like 400 toys.
Yeah.
So if I did it in my bathtub, I'd be like surrounded by the Little Mermaid.
You can jizz anywhere you want in a bathtub.
Nope,
No,
you can't.
you can't.
Well, not when there's
It's a
toys.
rubber
minefield
duckies
of
in there.
imagination and joy.
Look how fancy Joe's socks are today.
That's how fancy that.
Oh,
I'm
hold
not
on.
trying to steal
Yeah.
the sock love here.
I'm just gonna let you guys know that these are inside out.
Yeah, they definitely look inside out.
Yeah, but these things felt weird on my feet, so I switched them.
Really? You felt them?
Yeah, I feel them.
Ooh, those are hard, but I
Yeah.
wonder if they would actually feel kind of good after a while.
Dude, I'm stealing your sock thunder. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's not. I also love dinosaurs.
Catch me at Comic-Con.
Well, I heard someone reference that the reason that scat porn became so big in Germany was so that everyone would forget. They'd be like, isn't that the craziest thing that ever happened in Germany? Scat porn? It's like you would never, like...
There's nothing else going on. We're just busy shitting in each other's mouths.
It's like when you open up...
That's all that's ever happened here.
You open up a history book in Germany and the whole section of the Nazis is just smeared with shit.
No, you open up the book on the history of Germany. It's, what? This is just pictures of porn here. Nothing else happened. Dusseldorf was founded as a shit pile. Now it's a city. What? Crazy.
I would say microbial would be more exciting than a plant.
I would say microbial would be more exciting than a...
I don't have to be here. I'm here at my own
just placing it with
volition.
anger, and I don't know why, but it happens.
You've been around her for over 2 years. You know this is how she is.
Yeah, well, it comes to a point where you reach a tipping point.
You're stupid.
It's like that part in Cliffhanger.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You go, I go. Right, Steve?
You go, we go. Backdraft is also awesome.
What you can't see is that he's literally sitting like a baby on a couch.
Because I'm sad. I'm being emo.
Me too. I'm in all black. I'm in mourning.
You know what your problem? You're so funny, and that during the video you're being funny and you're making me sad, but you're too funny for me to be sad.
Aw, that's my job.
Woof.
That's why I'm here. I do it from 9 to 10 or 9 to 5.
No, did you just pan over? They're gonna see our lighting secrets. Guys, you too can go to IKEA and be a YouTube star.
What is the weirdest gift for a baby shower?
A gun.
That would be odd.
Yeah.
A knife.
A monster truck.
Any
Like a real monster truck.
An arranged marriage proposal would be a little weird. I bequeath you my son's hand.
That'd be so weird. That'd be so weird.
They're your friends that just always wear robes and you never quite understood it, but now you totally get
So
it.
is it like because they're judging you for being single and pregnant, so they're just marrying you off?
No, it's like the baby is being married.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
it's
on Twilight
we're
style.
marrying your baby to our baby.
Fucking
Like
Ross.
they're betrothed.
Fucking Ross.
You're so stupid.
Bring it in,
There we go.
Bro.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Changing one of his socks.
Gotta take it off with a bit.
Oh, hold on. Guys, another Easter egg.
Hey guys, check this out. My animal crackers are banging.
Whoa. I never seen this before.
I'm Joe Bereta.
Oh, Steve Zaragoza.
I'm William Haynes.
Everything's gonna be okay.
No, it won't be.
She's got jungle
Yeah, that was
fever.
weird. I'll be your father.
Got jungle
You will be.
fever.
Already
She
are.
got jungle fever.
We got jungle fever.
We got jungle fever. We got jungle fever. We got jungle fever.
We got jungle fever.
We got jungle fever. We got jungle fever. We got jungle fever. We got jungle fever. We've got jungle fever. Probably shouldn't point at the black guy while we're singing songs about jungle fever.
Now, I don't know. When I was
anybody
younger,
call
I
that?
used to steal a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you were like a little
I
klepto?
was a little klepto.
Oh, that's cool.
Until one time I got caught, and then they had to call my parents, and they were very disappointed. But because my father was a pastor and they knew the sheriff, it never went through.
What is he?
I should have had to go to court, but I didn't.
This is a plot to a movie.
No,
which I have
legitimately,
not
it is
seen.
not.
No, this is like
No,
ABC Family.
it is not. Felt really bad because the girl I got stole, like I
Did
got
you live
caught
and
stealing
leave it
with.
to Beaver?
Yeah. What is happening?
It's Easter egg.
Oh,
Get your baskets! It's another Easter egg!
oh, where was this one hidden? Underneath the sock?
Maybe next year the Easter Bunny will try a little harder. Let me get online. There's got to be a forum saying where all the Easter eggs are in this episode.
Oh, no.
Oh, nope, I got that one. Oh, I found that one too.
You've never worn these.
They're hard to put on.
They're really tight.
Yeah, they're super tight, and they're keeping everything locked in there. So it was gonna be like a fun gag, and now.
Oh,
Hey, wait. We're going to close our eyes, and when we open them, there'll be another Easter egg.
What's your most treasured memory?
I think I have it's mainly like those really wonderful happy memories are always those treasured ones. One of my favorite is eating at a buffet with my brother and my North Carolina family for the first time that I could recollect, like actually being around them. I'd been around them before, but like First time you actually set in your mind, like, oh, this is my North Carolina family, and this is my brother.
I thought it was like eating at the buffet. That was the good memory.
No, it was eating at the buffet that was a good memory. And I don't remember the buffet, but I do remember Jake eating so much that he walked immediately out of the Sizzler and hurled.
Aww.
And I remember that literally like laughing so hard that I peed my pants. And then my mom had to deal with 2 kids, one that just hurled and one that peed their pants.
Treasure, like all those treasure memories are gonna go to your mushy ones, and they all have to do with like how I know that somebody loved me a lot. So the first dance with my wife was one of them. Seeing my daughter and my son born for the first time, crying when I saw my daughter's feet. I was like, they're so big. I called my dad. I'm like, their feet are big. My dad. The one with my dad that I remember the most is when we dropped me off at college at Gonzaga. He took the trip over with me, dropped me off, and we didn't do like a lot of visiting. We didn't visit the college at all. So it's the first time he was at the campus, first time I was at the campus. He helped me move all my stuff in, and then it was like, go out to the truck, and he just like, bye, I'm gonna miss you. And he hugged me, and he teared up, and he said he cried the whole way home. I was like, yeah. This was one of those, that guy really loves me.
I bet my dad really, really, really wanted me to go to college so that I could leave the fucking house. I never gave my parents that moment.
You didn't.
I stayed in that damn house till I was like 22 years old.
Oh my God. And your mom now is like trying to steal you.
They didn't even get a youthful time without their kids in the house. Sorry, guys.
I'm not kidding. This Easter Bunny's a little slow, right?
Yeah, it takes a little while. It's
Good God.
He's like, oh, I
Oh my
can't wait.
God. I know.
Can't wait till
Figure
it
it
happens.
out.
Oh, Easter eggs. Easter eggs. Easter eggs.
No!
You are disgusting!
You're a hobbit!
This is so gross!
Whoa! No wonder you wear crazy socks. Someone's got to deflect.
Hey everyone, so as you've probably guessed by the title of this video, I'm announcing today that I'm leaving SourceFed. My departure from SourceFed wasn't an easy decision to make. It wasn't one that I took lightly or even made quickly. I've been discussing my departure with them for quite a while, and they've been very supportive, which I'm incredibly, incredibly thankful for. And you know, Phil always likens SourceFed to a springboard, and I really embrace that. And I am just incredibly and eternally grateful to him and to SourceFed and to the other people who make SourceFed freaking amazing. More than anything, I wanted to tell you guys first to let you know just you guys have been amazing, and I really, really wanted to say thank you, because without you guys, my life would be so different, and you've just always been really supportive, and I'm not gonna cry like a loser.
Everyone!
Oh.
Meg, is there anything you want to say?
No, thank you guys so much. It's been amazing. I said a bunch when I did my announcement video, so keep it really short. Just it's been fantastic, and I'm gonna miss you guys, and I'm gonna miss you guys, and I'm gonna miss this whole thing.
This whole thing's a mess, and we're not gonna read any more comments because Elliott's leaving, and in protest, we refuse to finish this common commentary in regular common commentary style.
Are we actually doing this now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, thanks for watching videos that I've been in for 2 years. If anybody who, especially the ones who were like, he's the worst, thanks for sticking around. Because every time people are like, I've watched since the beginning, I'm always like, you probably don't like me at all deep down. But I think you guys have been very supportive, and so I appreciate that. I want to thank you guys, these people, because dang it, shut up. Because we got to start 2 years ago. We didn't know each other, and at all, and then we got to know each other, and then we didn't get each other, and then we started kind of doing all this together. Don't do that. And it's been a lot of fun. And so I've never, I think, and that's not to discount everybody else, Steve and Trish and Megan, Ross, everybody else. And then what else? Not many people can say that for 2 years they got to work with the funniest people they've ever known. And I'll get to say that, which is cool. And I've learned a lot, so thanks. And,
Shut up, Elliott.
Cry. And then, what else? And so thank you guys, and all of my other amazing hosts that I've gotten to work with, who I love very much. Thank you to Phil and James for bringing us together, starting this whole thing. And that's so it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Good luck on everything.
Thanks.
You're gonna do awesome.
I can't wait.
Everybody come in here and hug Elliott.
Yeah!
Everybody come hug Elliott. Please.
Thank you.
Stop looking at me.
Oh, you made me cry on the
Thank
All right, everybody in, get him.
Guys, what if this was like April Fool?
That'd be the best April Fool.
We did it. I'm the one leaving.
Oh wow, that's
What the?
SourceFed editors.
You guys got me liquor?
I got
Thank you so much.
Okay, everybody. Again, thank you for sticking with us for the last 2.5 years. We're gonna miss Elliott. Here is a montage of his best stuff ever.
best stuff ever. I cried. Everyone was gonna cry.
1, 2, 3.
I'm Elliott Morgan, and I'm reading for Opinionated News Correspondent.
I mean, I can tell you the pricing on a used fleshlight significantly cheaper for obvious reasons. Shipping and handling costs. You're gonna have to pay more taxes if you're in California. Government may think that I ordered 8 fleshlights because they might see some confirmation or something. It's just stupid.
I always say that. I always say that, Joe.
With the butt that they don't need the seat, and then if both people
That's great. Yeah.
That's
sit
the
down.
most pervy thing you've ever said on this show. You gotta get a girl with a butt that don't need to use a toilet seat.
I trip backwards and the door busts open and I fall out. Everyone's walking around. So
You're still peeing?
everything.
Remember when I said I wasn't gonna get you that sugar drink? That guy.
We've done everything, but I understand everything.
It's what I'll be known as the mother effer.
No, Elliott, you have to say the motherfucker.
Goodbye.
You hear something like cunnilingus from Michael Douglas, and you think, ew, gross. So if Michael Douglas performs oral sex on his wife, good for him. Oh God.
Sky City. For more information, call 555. Chinese symbol 2.
That's racist.
That's racist.
Just because a drywall is Chinese doesn't mean that it's not a strong, sturdy piece of drywall.
You guys know anything about low points? Because I just hit one. At the sweet stinging bite, my nipples hardened and long.
I bet you'd remember my anniversary.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
I don't know what the weirdest thing I've eaten is. I ate like.
I think we're good there.
I'm pretty sure I ate gator jerky at some point. That's
pretty cool.
Wait,
Yeah.
let's do that again. Tommy saying, we're good, shut up.
We're good. Weed.
No, please go ahead.
Okay. Weed
Oh
kill.
yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. Weed kills.
Sorry, take it back.
Tomorrow we're going to be covering solos, which is when you are in a band by yourself. It takes practice.
Do you guys
They're the
know?
most
We're
aggressive.
never moving on.
Do you guys know what you call a bee that produces milk?
What do you call it?
Boob-bees.
No, 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 no!
Elliott!
Oh, no, no, no! No, 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 no!
It's counted! It's counted!
I have a little 3-year-old friend that I hang out with. Is a daughter of a friend. Stop it! That gets a laugh, really? Freaking horrible people.
Hurt me!
Hey, we're about like a ballistic where we just rapping shit like a bullet through people.
Just walk.
Hey man, video's not over yet. Psych. Look, we didn't get to say the things that we felt like we wanted to say on the couch because we were all like breaking down. Losers. So we just wanted to jump on the camera one more time and say thank you for spending the last 2 years with us. I find you were for me, you were the MVP of SourceFed. You were professional, intelligent, funny, and
brought a work ethic to the party that I think is what made this thing work for the last 2 years. I feel like a coworker is walking away, but I am moving on in life with a lifelong friend. So thanks, Elliott.
Elle, my first video on this channel ever was with you. And I'm so happy that it was, because you are so amazingly talented. It's stupid. It's mind-baffling. You're so smart. You're so witty. And you have this wonderful delivery that I have never seen anyone else do, where it's very informative. It's very respectable. It's also hilarious. So I feel so blessed to have gotten the chance to work alongside you for these years. And I feel like I've learned so much from working alongside you, and you deserve all of the success that the world gives you. And I only hope to see you and your career get bigger and bigger and bigger. And by that, I don't mean I hope you get fat.
It's really kind of hard to stand in front of a camera and not be some sort of a goofball idiot, so I'm gonna do my best to kind of articulate my heart thoughts about Elliott. Elliott, this is for you, my friend, and no one else. I hope this doesn't go on the internet, because it really is just for you. I don't know, man. It's hard to put into words really what it's like to kind of visualize the idea of you leaving and actually being gone. Because we kind of just have this bromance that no one else really kind of has in the office here, and we're so good at kind of, we kind of do an out snark with each other sometimes. It's always a bit, but we sit there and we kind of like, you know, Elliott will say something and pretend to be annoyed, and so will I, and we'll just kind of one-up each other constantly. And it's just this kind of fun camaraderie that I don't have with anybody else in the office, and I'm really gonna miss that. And I don't know, I mean, I feel like there's a level of professionalism with Elliott that came out of Elliott that I haven't seen in this industry, in the YouTube world, and I feel like he really kind of just has his shit together. And he is a really smart guy, and he is really genuinely funny and witty, and I'm jealous of how witty he can be sometimes. And there's a lot of times you guys don't get to see his wit kind of lightning fast, because there's so many stupid cuts in all these dumb videos we do, and so you never really get to see genuinely how quick this man is. I mean, you probably watch his show on his channel, which you should subscribe to, the Elliott Morgan's YouTube channel. But I mean, if you watch that, you'll see there are no stupid cuts, and therefore you get to see him kind of in his raw, that's the closest you'll get to actually knowing Elliott in a personal way. And I feel like I'm honored to have worked with someone to share the same camera with someone like Elliott, and I'm gonna miss him dearly. And Elliott, I love you, buddy, and I wanna not lose contact with you, please. I have your number and you have mine, and you're not gonna get rid of me, so deal with it, bro.
Like Joe said, we didn't get to say what we wanted to on the couch, but I think, to be honest, you're one of the most amazing people I've ever met, and I'm so grateful that we started all of this with you. And it's amazing to think of how you really do have a friend and a family member out of all of this, and you're incredible, and you're so talented, and you're so prolific, and you're just so wonderful on so many levels, all in such a handsome, handsome package. I mean, it's messed up in a weird way, but I can't wait to see what the world holds for you, and I can't wait to see the amazing things that you're gonna do, and I know you are, because you're just fucking incredible. Thank you for being here from the beginning. Thank you for sticking around with all of us, and thank you for your friendship.
Tonight's toast goes to SourceFed, a silly, irreverent YouTube channel that changed my life forever.